Hi everyone, it's Heidi from flutterbyheidi.co.uk, back in another project for you, and this time it's just a very pretty card using the detailed thinlits that Stampin', and obviously this is for a 50th birthday, and it's just a single piece of card where you die cut both of the ends, and then there's just a simple wrap to go around it. But I thought I'd talk to you about how to avoid getting the creases on the edge, and also how to space it out for that gatefold card. So the first thing you're going to do is take a 4-inch wide, 10 centimetres piece of cardstock, the full length of A4, which is 11 3/4 in the UK, and 29.7 centimetres. And what I've done is at each end I've put the detailed dies, and these are the lovely detailed floral thinlits. And they are detailed, so I'm going to use my magnetic plate with this, and I also use a shim, but you could obviously use the precision plate as well. And I've got a large big shot, so it's going to go through on the side, but the principle's the same. So first of all, pop your cutting plate, my rather worn one here, and when you put your plate on top, what I do is I put that a fair way forwards, and I put this plate just to the edge, so you can see here, so I'm not going to damage my cardstock. And then I pop that through my big shot, which obviously is off camera, just a little bit easier for you than me manoeuvring that. So I will leave you the card. And what I'm going to show you here is you'll see it on the other side, you can see whether it's cut through or not. So if you haven't got a precision plate and you're going to be using something, your magnetic one with a shim, then all you need to do is pop it through a second time and just change where it sits on the plates, because it has different pressure on different places. So you might find you need to pop it through just towards one side of your plate rather than both. Okay. So when you look now, hopefully you can see that's cut through beautifully. Then you're going to repeat that on the other end, and this edge cutter fits both of the dies. So all you need to do is just pop that in place at the end, like so, and then repeat your die cutting. And so what you can do then is take those off. I always take a bit of the sticky washi tape off as well, just to kind of make sure it's not too sticky. And then if you've got the detailed brush and pad, then use those to poke out all those little pieces. And if not, then just use your pokey tool, and those should drop out really easily through all of those. And if you get any pieces that don't come out, just give them a gentle tug and you'll find that they'll come out. As I say, I can't find my pad at the moment, but the brush makes it very easy to release those pieces as well. As you can see there, just like so. Confetti all over my craft room floor just to join the rest of it. And it's quite therapeutic doing these actually. So once you've popped all of those out, and I'll finish doing them once I've finished, to make it a bit quicker for you, just pop a few more of those out. And what you're then going to do is, with the die cut face down, pop it into your trimmer. And just move it so the groove is just to the side of that one slightly. And what I also did was I cut a piece of card, and this is 3 3/4 inches by 5.5. So this is my sort of layer to go inside. And what I have done is put it like so, because that'll help give me an idea of how to line it up. So I'm going to do one of my score lines on this edge, flip it round, and then line up the score line at 14.5 or 5 3/4 inches, and score your second line. And that way you'll find that you get that nice even one. This is Blackberry Bliss I'm using here, and some gorgeous grape as a bit of a change, just to brighten that up. Then decide which way you want your card to be, whether you want the larger flap on the left or on the right. And obviously you could put a piece of ribbon or anything down the edge there. Then we've got a layer that's going to sit in the middle. So just attach that with some adhesive. I'm using Stampin' Snail here. So that'll just pop in. Centre there. Then you'll want to cut a piece of Whisper White cardstock as a layer to go in the middle as well. And you want a piece that's just 1/4 inch or 1/2 centimetre smaller. And I have misplaced mine. I think we might be going for Very Vanilla on this occasion, because that's what I have to hand. Though it won't work because I'll need some Whisper White in a moment. Here we go. And here's the Whisper White. There we go. So there's your Whisper White. And going to cut a piece, as I said, that's just 1/2 centimetre shorter. So that's 13.5 or 5 1/4 inches. I'm just going to trim that down to 9 centimetres. And that'll then create our layer, just to go on the centre there. And what I've done is I've already set up my Stamparatus, as you can see from doing my first one. And when I put my card in, I've just lined up and made a little mark as to where that was going to be, so that I could line up my second piece. And I'm using some Blackberry Bliss ink. And so all I need to do is just ink on the top there, bring that over, press down, so you've got a lovely image there, and then flip that around, again lining it up, and this is where the grid paper is really useful to get things lined up. And remember, these magnets are super strong, so don't let them click together. And then just bring that over, and we've done our border at the bottom, and that's our layer to go inside. I've put obviously the numbers, you can put whatever you want, or pop your sentiment in there. And then I just want to show you how to create the wrap for the outside without making it too tight. What I've actually done is taken a 12-inch by 12 piece of cardstock, and what I'm going to do is just very carefully bring the one side and just crease using our bone folder. So I've got one crease which I'm going to pop around, and then without pulling it too tight, I'm going to bring the second piece around, and again reinforce that. And then rather than using wet glue, I'm just going to use a couple of glue dots on the edge of the card. Just line that up. And that should just slide nicely off there. Then we're going to stamp our sentiment, and what I've done is I'm just going to stamp the floral phrases rose image just on the edge of a piece of cardstock, like so. And I'm going to come in with my 2-inch punch and just decide how much of the rose I want in. So I want a fair amount of the rose. Then I've got this sentiment, and this sentiment is a lovely font. It's from the Detailed with Love one, this Happy Birthday. So I've kind of jumped around a little bit with stamp sets, which I don't normally do because I do try and stick to a single stamp set. But I thought it would be rather fun for the sentiment that I wanted to use. And then all you need to do is get I've actually used Blackberry Bliss on mine. You could use your contrast colour if you wanted to. And I've just used a 2 1/4 inch punch. Again, punch a circle. And I've kept this quite flat because I've already got a few layers with the detailed dies and with the numbers. And just pop that like so. And then all you need to do, and this is where you don't have to be precise about where that join is you just stick that over the top. And there you have a simple and quite quick card using the detailed dies, and I've forgotten to put my layer of Blackberry Bliss on. Oh dear, best laid plans and all that. Anyway, because there we go, I've been quite careful. I'm going to just quickly put my layer of, I didn't say actually, that's an 1 3/4 inches. This is 1.5 inches, and this is 1 1/4 inches. Right, now I'm going to pop that on. It was all going so well, wasn't it? Or perhaps it wasn't, I don't know. Pop that in the middle. And then I've used some of our lovely new pearls, which are here. And on this one I'm going to use some gold ones. And I'm just I haven't got the new Stampin' Up tool, but these are great where you just want to add a little bit of an accent. And they're the new metallic pearls, and they come in gold and silver. Get a sheet of each in your pack. And you just add a little bit of sparkle and shine, which of course I'm going to struggle to pick up. Right, there we go. Some little pearls, and you could add them in a little row or on either side of that as well. And as I say, just a quick and easy card. Doesn't take too long. Thanks for watching. Come back and see me again soon, and bye for now.